welcome to my knitting channel. My name is Sharmila and I live in Toronto, Ontario. On Instagram you can find me as JulyChicKnits and on Ravelry as JulyChic. At long last I've finished my Hayward sweater, which I'm wearing today. The designer is Julie Hoover and the yarn I knitted in is Brooklyn Tweed Loft in the colorway Snowbound. I bought this yarn at Espace Rico last summer in Montreal. I used about just over 4 skeins. I have this much left, and this is the colorway Snowbound. It took me about 5 weeks to knit it. I had about 2 false starts on this sweater because I knitted in the round. I kept getting the stitches twisted when I joined in the round, and the first time I didn't notice till about 1.5 inches into the knitting. The second time I noticed after a couple of rows. So then the third time I was going to start, I read some tips on what not to do, what to do. And one of the tips was to knit it back and forth for 2 rows and then join it in the round. And that worked like a charm. I knit the second size in the pattern, which still has a lot of positive ease on me. So I did end up seaming it first and then blocking it. The seaming took forever because I'm the slowest seamer ever. I do not enjoy seaming, but it got seamed and then I blocked it and it blocked out beautifully. I didn't use any pins or wires. All I did was stretch it out a little bit in the length for the body and the sleeves. I did knit the sleeves 2 inches longer than the pattern calls for, and I'm glad I did that. I'll insert some pictures so you can see what the sweater looks on me when I'm standing. One modification I did do was the neck. The pattern calls for the neck to have a bit more of a rolled edge. And so when it asked us to cast off or bind off, I just bound off and then I blocked it. And then I was happy with the way the neck was. So I didn't feel the need to add more of a rolled edge to it. And I'm really happy that I kept the neck as is. This yarn is American Targhee Columbia wool. And it's definitely more fragile than merino. I've been knitting with merino for a long time and I'm really used to knitting with merino. So this was a really different experience. I was able to split slice every new ball that I joined, which was great. There are fewer seams to weave in. And I did not have to alternate skeins for the entire sweater. So yeah, I'm really happy with the sweater. I would definitely buy the yarn again for a different project because the yarn was really easy and fun to use as well. This brings me to my next project, or what's on my needles now. It's the Kallara shawl. The designer for this is Ambah, and it's a really fun, easy garter stitch shawl, which has this lovely detail of the spine and that runs along the length of the shawl. For this I'm using Gobsmacked yarn, and these are lovely gradients, and the base is an ASL base, which is alpaca silk linen base. I'm done the increase sections of the shawl, and now I'm on to the decrease section of the shawl. I want to say a special hello to Ashley, if you're watching. She is my cousin's fiance and also a knitter. So hi Ashley, and welcome to the family. Today is a really sunny day. The last few days have been rainy and gloomy and cloudy. I hope you all can get out for a walk wherever you are. If it's rain or shine, I still try to get out for a walk. Where I live, the roads are wide and people respect social distancing, and there's plenty of space for all. It usually isn't an issue to get out and get some fresh air. I really wanted to say something to you if you are an essential service worker. So if you work for the city, or if you work in a hospital or in healthcare, or if you are a grocery store worker or work for Canada Post, thank you. I really appreciate what you're doing right now, and you're the reason why we can put food on the table and put our garbage out and all those things. Also, for the rest of us who are not essential service workers, please, I hope you're doing your part and staying at home. I know it's not always fun or pleasant, or we miss the people who are away from us, whether they're 30 kilometers away or 3,000 kilometers away. And I'm like, I don't know about you, but I'm really sick of my own cooking at this point. But really, let's together put a dent in this thing, and please stay at home and practice social distancing. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.